Hello and welcome to the news at 7, where we get to the heart of the day's stories and communities across Scotland tonight. We will have the full story for you also tonight. Too little, too late. That is the verdict. Of course, we will have all the sport with Sheila. Sheila, I'm going to guess, still Scotland? Well, the first conviction over the gangland feud in central Scotland has resulted in a man being jailed for nearly 7 years. Liam McDermott used a metal detector to search for a handgun hidden in undergrowth near schools in Edinburgh. He left empty-handed. Police later found a semi-automatic pistol with 10 rounds of ammunition. Our Home Affairs correspondent David Cowan was in court, and I spoke to Dave earlier and asked him whether the judge was trying to send a message with the sentence.
It's a very long record, including crimes involving violence and weapons. The maximum possible sentence.
Take us through then exactly what had happened. So he'd gone looking for a gun that was hidden, is that right?
That's right. This case, of course, meant that that weapon could play no part in the feud that was still going on at the time.
What did the defence have to say on his behalf? Hope Webb with that report for us. Let's get a roundup of some of the other stories you can find on the BBC News app in Scotland today. A 21-year-old woman who crashed a car has admitted killing her 3 passengers. Rhys Williams, Lewis Sodden and Connor Page died in the car driven by Georgia Colville in July last year. There will be no changes to UK drug laws to allow more safe consumption rooms despite the opening of the first ever facility, the Thistle Centre in Glasgow. And the company which runs several holiday parks in Scotland is in administration. The company Cove runs parks at Drumsiny Estates in Argyll and Loch Lomond Holiday Park, amongst others. Well, for more information on all of these stories and many more, you can just scan the QR code on your screen. It'll take you straight to the BBC Scotland News app. Well, it has been very cold across the country this week, hasn't it? But in the northeast of Scotland, it's been much worse than just a cold frost. Heavy snow has caused significant disruption. More than 100 schools have been closed across Aberdeenshire, Murray and the Highlands. Roads have been shut and there is still weather warnings in place until tomorrow. Louise Hosey has the details. Yes, very wintry scenes that we saw there in Louise's report. We'll find out if it is going to continue in the weather with Kirstine very shortly. But before all of that, it is sport time with Sheila, and we just still can't get enough of Scotland qualifying for the World Cup, Sheila. That certainly would have loved to have been around to see Scotland back at another World Cup, and it is the late great Denis Law. A memorial service has been held for the Scottish football legend Denis Law. Sir Alex Ferguson was mulling on the Scottish Government to fund a new dairy development programme which would encourage farmers to keep dairy cows and their newborn calves together for longer. David Finlay has been pioneering the unconventional system on his farm near Kirkcudbright, which is now the largest commercial cow-with-calf dairy in Europe. Laurie Carnahan reports. Talking about how cold it is it going to continue? Are we getting more snow in places, Kirsty? I mean, beautiful pictures, but freezing. Pictures. Yeah, freezing. It's been really cold this week. We've had an Arctic blast, a north wind, but turning a little less cold into the weekend. I thought these pictures just really have to. Thanks very much, Kirstine, and thanks to you for your company. That's all from the news at 17. We will see you tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. Bye-bye.